On a quiet street in Lillehammer, Norway, in 1973, Israeli agents shot and killed a Moroccan waiter named Ahmed Bouchiki. They believed he was Ali Hassan Salameh, the master planner behind the Munich Olympics massacre. This was a catastrophic error, a public failure that would haunt the Mossad for decades. The operation was meant to be a precise act of retribution against the leader of Black September, but it became a symbol of intelligence gone horribly wrong. The agents involved were captured, the mission was exposed, the moral authority Israel sought to project was deeply damaged. It was a moment of profound institutional shame, a mistake so significant it would be studied and debated for generations. The source of the flawed intelligence that led to this disaster remained one of the Mossad's most closely guarded secrets for half a century. The trail had gone cold, and the identity of the person who provided the critical, yet fatally incorrect tip was buried deep within classified archives. For 50 years, speculation swirled, but the truth remained elusive, locked away from public view. The story of the Lillehammer affair was incomplete, missing its crucial first chapter. Who had pointed the gun, metaphorically speaking, in the wrong direction? The answer was not just a detail, it was the key to understanding the full scope of the tragedy that unfolded on that Norwegian street. Then, in 2023, a documentary film titled The Lillehammer Curse finally broke the silence. Citing previously undisclosed information, the filmmakers made a stunning revelation that reshaped the narrative. The source was not some high-level informant or a double agent within a European intelligence agency. Instead, the documentary claimed the tip came from a trusted Mossad asset embedded deep within the Palestinian leadership in Lebanon. The film named her, bringing a ghost from the past into the light and connecting a long-forgotten spy to one of the most notorious blunders in the history of espionage. The revelation exposed a direct line from her hidden work to the tragic death of an innocent man. The spy was Amina Dawood al-Mufti, a Jordanian doctor who had been working for Israel. Long before she became a figure of intrigue and controversy, Amina Dawood al-Mufti began her life in a world far removed from international espionage. She was born in 1939 in a quiet suburb just outside Amman, the capital of Jordan. Her family belonged to the Circassian minority, a community with deep roots in the Caucasus region that had established a prominent and loyal presence in Jordan. Growing up, Amina was raised within this close-knit cultural context, a world defined by tradition and a strong sense of identity. As a young woman, she showed a sharp intellect and a drive to pursue higher education, uncommon for many women of her time and place. In 1957, she left Jordan to study in Europe. She enrolled at the University of Vienna, a city that was a crossroads of international politics and culture. She studied medical psychology, scientific rigor, and the human mind. This training gave her tools to understand motivations, build trust, and manipulate perceptions with clinical precision. While in Europe, she converted from Islam to Judaism, reorienting identity and allegiance. Upon her recruitment, the Mossad subjected Amina al-Mufti to intensive and rigorous training. This process stripped away her civilian identity and remolded her into a disciplined field operative. She learned the arts of espionage, surveillance, counter-surveillance, secure communication, and creating and maintaining a cover. She mastered techniques to build rapport and extract information. Her training was tailored to operating inside Palestinian militant groups. With training complete, Mossad dispatched her to Lebanon in the early 1970s. Her mission was to infiltrate the Palestine Liberation Organization. The PLO had a state within a state in Beirut and in southern Lebanon. Her cover was expertly crafted. She was Dr. Amina Dawood al-Mufti, a Jordanian doctor of Circassian descent, volunteering to help the Palestinian cause. Posing as a dedicated humanitarian, she began working in Palestinian refugee camps, treating fighters and civilians. Access became legitimate and routine. Amina's performance was masterful, medicine as trust engine. She quickly earned trust, seen as an Arab sister in solidarity. Fluent Arabic and cultural fluency let her blend in perfectly. She worked tirelessly, treating, counseling, observing, and listening. While embedded within the PLO in Beirut, Amina became a critical source of intelligence for the Mossad. She tracked movements, plans, and identities of key Palestinian figures. One of the highest priority targets was Ali Hassan Salameh, the head of Force 17, an alleged mastermind of Black September. After the 1972 Munich massacre, Israel launched Operation Wrath of God, a covert assassination campaign. Salameh, the Red Prince, topped the Mossad's kill list. In that high-stakes context, Amina provided a crucial tip. The 2023 documentary says she passed on Salameh's whereabouts. She told handlers he was scheduled to be in Scandinavia. From a highly valued asset, the intel was treated with utmost seriousness. Mossad reacted immediately and assembled a hit team, sending them to Norway. The lead looked credible. Capture seemed within reach. But the tip had a fatal flaw. Salameh may have been in the region, yet the intelligence pointed to the wrong man. On July 21, 1973, in Lillehammer, agents tracked a man they believed was Salameh, following him home from a movie with his pregnant wife. In a swift, brutal attack, they shot and killed him. The victim was not the Red Prince. He was Ahmed Bouchiki, an innocent Moroccan waiter who resembled Salameh. The operation was a catastrophic intelligence failure, a tragic case of mistaken identity. Fallout was immediate and disastrous. Several hit team members were arrested, tried, and imprisoned, exposing the operation. The affair became a PR nightmare for Israel and a source of deep shame for the Mossad. Forever, the Lillehammer affair. For 50 years, the source remained secret. The film's claim links Amina directly to this error. Her intelligence, meant to strike a key enemy, instead led to an innocent man's death and one of Mossad's biggest failures. Amina al-Mufti's successful run could not last forever. Operating in a high-risk environment, discovery was constant danger. In 1975, 2 years after Lillehammer, her secret life ended abruptly. Her cover was blown. She was arrested by Fatah, led by Yasser Arafat. Her capture began a long, brutal ordeal in southern Lebanon. For nearly 5 years, she endured harsh conditions. Accounts say torture. Her captors sought operations, agent identities, and her intelligence. Israel worked quietly to secure her release. Negotiations were complex and protracted. On February 13, 1980, a deal was reached. The exchange took place in Cyprus, facilitated by the Red Cross. Amina al-Mufti was released to Israel in exchange for Mehdi Bessiso and William Nassar. After 5 years of captivity, she was free. Her operational career was over. Upon arrival in 1980, Amina was a shadow of her former self, bearing physical and psychological scars from captivity. She had a broken jaw and severe dental damage, requiring extensive plastic surgery, and she was fitted with a wig. For safety, the state gave her a new identity under heavy guard. Amina Dawood al-Mufti ceased to exist. She became Dr. Ruth Nisanoff with a new birth date and official papers. She moved to Kiryat Yam, north of Haifa. Leveraging her qualifications, she rebuilt her career, working as a psychiatrist in the anesthesiology department at Sheba Medical Center. Later, she treated psoriasis patients at a Dead Sea hotel and opened a skin clinic in Nazareth in the 1990s. After the 1994 peace agreement, she visited her family in Amman. She died in 2008 at 69. Within Mossad, she was honored. Her name on the entrance board of its most loyal operatives. Her story inspired the Arabic TV series An Eastern Girl, starring Susan Najm al-Din. But the 2023 revelation tied her to Lillehammer, adding a dark, tragic dimension. She was both a highly effective spy and allegedly the source of a fatal error, a reminder that in espionage, the line between triumph and disaster is perilously thin.